Alright, so now this video I'm really excited. I bought this a long time ago. I didn't really know how to use it properly. And this is a voltage booster. We have coming in 9 volts, a little bit of loss probably in the wires right there, but that is where that is clamped in. It has to be at least 9 volts. And I'm outputting right now, I'm actually charging a lithium iron phosphate battery. I can set the amount of current that it is charging. So I have a little issue. We will talk about that in a little bit. So I'm turning down how much current we're going. You can see we're at about 13.6.7 volts right there. And the full light lit up. That's because that's the voltage of the battery, and it thinks I fully charged it to what I wanted to. So I'm going to try to turn the current up. And you can see the wattage there. So a bit of current is going, but not a whole lot. We got 1.8 watts. We should have more, except for I got voltage building up in these wires because they are very cheap. So here you can see the top of my lithium iron phosphate battery. So we can only charge this up to a maximum of 14.6 volts. I'm going to try doing it lower, 14.2 volts. To be a little safer. So there's that 9 volts coming out of the power supply right there, and we got almost half an amp of current, but some of that is due to the display and stuff of the voltage booster and also losses in conversion. So there you can see we only got about 13.45 volts to the battery. So these alligator clips there, they come down here. I clipped them to jumpers right there, and you're going to see at the output there we have that 14, looks like 0.1 volts there. I'm trying to get it up to 14.2, I believe I set that. So first let's start with the red alligator clips there. So it comes to the wire, so we should have a pretty good connection to that wire, but these alligator clips where they crimped them, I looked at them before, they didn't do a very good job. So we're going to look at the voltage across that alligator clip right there. There you can see we got almost 0.3 volts. So that's some of that loss. If I come down to the other end of the alligator clip, you can see it's the same. So our voltage drop is the alligator clip, not this area here. Let's go to the black one, and it doesn't matter. I'll do the red on this side again. We'll get the right voltage, but it'll be a negative voltage right there if we put the probes backwards. That's not a problem right there. So we're losing that voltage there. So it looks like we're losing about 0.6 volts across the resistance of these alligator clips. So what I could do if I am watching the voltage very carefully of the battery is just raise the voltage that I want. Then it will output a higher voltage, and it will push more current through those jumpers with the alligator clips. As you can see there, the wattage is going up. But again, we're going above that safe voltage of a maximum of 4.6 volts and my goal of 4.2. And so we would have to watch the battery, because some of that voltage is being lost across the wires. The voltage won't be as high on the batteries you see on the display there. But you won't know when it hits 14.2 unless you're measuring it and watching it directly. So that's a dangerous thing to do, but something you can do if you know what you're doing and you're careful. If you overcharge lithium batteries, they can catch fire. If you undercharge them, they can be damaged, maybe catch fire later on. There should be protection circuitry in this, but I wouldn't push it other than if I was testing to see if it works or not in a YouTube video. Otherwise, I would try to prevent doing anything that you're not supposed to, and hope if I accidentally do, the protection circuitry will save me. So in any case, again, this is a very quick video. I plan to make an improved video on the same basic topic in a little bit. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.